Hello, dear friends. Greetings from us in America. We are here for your first training lesson, and I am Evelyn. I will be your trainer.
And I am Terry. I'll be your technical advisor.
And we are so excited to be working with you on this very important film project. We wish you all the best and know that we will be here if you have any questions or problems. So let's start with lesson 1. Our first lesson is about camera angles. We're going to talk about the subject, which is the person that you are filming, or the object that you're filming. That will be the subject. The camera is like another person looking at that subject. So the first angle that we'll talk about is eye level. The camera and I are at the same level. The eye level. The eye of the camera is at my eye level. Our first level is eye level. Our second angle is high angle. In a high angle shot, the camera is above the subject and looking down at the subject. I like this angle very much. It is my favorite angle. In this angle, the subject oftentimes looks smaller or weaker than another angle, but it's also more flattering to the human face, which is why I like it. A low angle shot has the camera beneath the subject looking up at the subject. A low angle shot makes the subject look much more powerful or bigger. Our next lesson is camera distance, which means how far away is the camera from the subject. In this case, the camera is about 6 feet or further. In a long shot, you can see from above the head to below the feet. So this is a long shot. In a medium shot, the camera is about 3 feet away from the subject, and we see the subject from about the waist up to above the head. So this is a medium shot. In a close-up, the camera is about 1 foot away from the subject, and we see from the shoulders up to above the head. This is a close-up. An extreme close-up is a very close shot of the subject. In this case, the subject is the computer mouse. We can also do extreme close-ups of eyes or mouths. This is an extreme close-up. Our next lesson is about camera movement. But first I want to talk about the word shot. When we use the term shot, we mean what is happening from the time we push the on record button to the time we push the off record button. That is considered a shot. Our first camera movement will be the tilt. In a tilt, the camera starts up and then slowly tilts to the down position of the subject, or it can start at the bottom of the subject and slowly tilt up. This should be done at a very even speed so that it isn't jerky, and you can slowly reveal the subject with a tilt. So this is called a tilt. Our next camera movement is pan. In a pan, you move from the left to the right. Like the tilt, you try to keep a slow, steady speed with a pan. This is going to be a very important movement for you, as is the tilt, because with these movements you can reveal a little bit of the action at once. So you will be slowly panning across the classroom, seeing the various students at work. So this is going to be one of your favorite movements. Our next subject is lighting. Because you're doing a documentary, you have to use available light. Available light is the sun, or lights in the classroom, or another external light. The most important thing with lighting is not to shoot directly into a light source. Right now, behind me is the sun, and I am dark, and the rest is light. So you don't want to shoot into a light source because you won't be able to see your subject. Other light sources can be an open window, or even a white wall can be a light source that will make your subject look dark. So never shoot into a light source. Try to position your subject in a place where there's light above them, shining down on them. And you can also have light coming from the side. So from an open window, that also puts light on your subject. You want to make sure that you always can see your subject's face and their expression.